why nutrition is such an integral part of a healing journey and how we can look at it like medicine. So what comes to mind is that Hippocrates quote, whether or not it's true, but it was about 400 BC, and he said something like, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And I think it just kind of indicates how important our food considerations are. So I'll give you a few reasons why considered nutrition are so impactful, especially if we do experience chronic stress, anxiety, disease, and even trauma. There's some beautiful evidence to support all of this. So the first one is our lymphatic system. So lymphatic system is effectively the sewage system of the body. Whatever the body doesn't use, it's basically, I suppose you can consider it metabolic waste, whatever the body doesn't use. So from all the food that we put in, the body is constantly regenerating, our organs are regenerating, our cells are regenerating and multiplying. And so what we put in, garbage out, is one way to look at it, quality in, quality out. But also we can impact the state of our lymphatic system, and that lymphatic system is being constantly detoxified from the body via the detoxification channels. So if we're constantly eating beautiful fresh fruits and quality filtered water and structured water, vegetables, unprocessed, unrefined whole foods, then the output into our lymphatic system is going to be better than if we were eating constant fried foods, processed foods, fast food, takeaway, and so on. We'll notice that in our energy. And also, so there's no pump for the lymphatic system, whereas with blood, the heart pumps the blood. So we need to be constantly moving or moving each day, or consciously breathing, engaging in activity that facilitates a proverbial pump for the lymphatic system. So if the lymphatic system is clogged through the questionable food choices that we might be making, and then lack of movement, we might experience any range of symptoms. Like, it's such a significant underpinning to our well-being, but we can experience fatigue, low energy, weight gain, swelling, cysts, tumours, and so on. So that's one consideration. Like, the quality of food that we put in really impacts our detoxification pathways, the quality of the lymphatic system, and just our overall energy. So, and that's one reason. Another reason, and this is a big one, is our gut health. So our gut is said to house about 70% of our immune system. So if we're putting in quality food, we're increasing the diversity of the gut microbiome, we're likely to experience a higher efficacy of our immune system, our miraculous immune system. Whereas if we're putting in processed food, refined food, packet food with loads of artificial ingredients and colors and stuff, that's obviously going to impact our gut diversity and the efficacy of our immune system. The other consideration with the gut is the gut is linked to our brain through the cranial nerve, the vagus nerve. It is called the second brain, and it is home to our enteric nervous system. So if we are putting in a lot of sugars and fast food and fried food and all the probably tasty stuff but not so good stuff for the body, we can create an inflammatory response. We're hindering the diversity and the efficacy of our gut microbiome. An inflammatory response in the enteric nervous system, if our gut's experiencing that, it's sending a message to the brain. We can experience anxiety, chronic stress. We might feel like something's a bit off, and it can all be, often there's many contributing factors, but food is a big one. So if we're eating, if we're experiencing chronic anxiety, we're going to a psychologist or a counselor, holistic counselor, and we're doing talk therapy, but then we're going out to eat lots of delicious biscuits and McDonald's and all the treats afterwards. We can do all the sort of cognitive therapy, but if we're not working with the body in this one aspect of many different ways, we may still experience ongoing anxiety. So it's a beautiful consideration, and how inflammation impacts the gut, the enteric nervous system, the vagus nerve, the brain, and related inflammation. So a few reasons to consider whole foods, more fresh foods, vegetables, fruits, quality water, filtered and structured water, and how that can help to alleviate conditions like trauma, anxiety, disease. Many notable examples of people healing cancer through conscious nutrition, obviously taking a very multifaceted approach, not only nutrition, but that's certainly a significant contributing factor. We can really amplify our energy, our mental clarity, how we show up in the day, how we appear. Might see less inflammation in our face, in our body. Our eyes might be a lot lighter. So nutrition is a really beautiful consideration to make if wanting to enhance health, well-being and vitality.